Howdy, howdy, y'all. And okay, yeah, it didn't go off when I changed scenes either. Alright. I'll have to check my alerts and see what's going on with them. Twitch is on the monkey business with the alerters. You can't get away with this monkey business. Let's see, yeah, I'll have to see what's going on, because I can't even, alright, sure. Sure, stream elements, sure. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Gingy, Oddity, Lace, Fluff. The monkey business already in full swing. You can't get away with this monkey business. Also, hopefully the audio is good. I can adjust it if need be, but I'm hoping it's good as is. Howdy, crazy. So this is a game that I was actually given a key for by a developer. This game is in early access right now, and I was approached for this game basically because I streamed Advance Wars a while ago. I played the 2 GBA games, and I played the first game campaign again in Reboot Camp, at least partially. Yeah. So this is heavily inspired by Advance Wars, which you'll see as we get into it here. I think I cleared the 2 like tutorial missions, and now we're on to like actual maps. So we'll see. I have not played this before, other than again I hopped in these 2 tutorial missions. Speaking of the dev that approached me with the key. Hello, Echo. Jack, you stole the art core from the Apes? That's crossing a line, dude! Yeah. Take it easy, I only borrowed it. I just don't plan on returning it.
Holy cow.
Apes don't let humans who steal walk away without facing the consequences.
That's it.
Consequences? Good luck catching me, dude. Alright. I do like the HUD elements here. Let's see, we got our HQ here, we got a factory, nice. This watching Altair play a fog of war game, so didn't notice. No worries. Just figured if you were free, I'd let you know. Okay, so this is, this patrol is our recon analog then. And we got 2 artilleries here. See if we can find the monkey to victory. I didn't see that recon there. Friend Alexis won, was an intense battle, nice. At least you had a good fight. Okay, I'm gonna space skip today and try to get a tank out. Dev early access release build? Yes. I made sure it was that build on Steam before I started. Has some nice features like improved volume slider in mode, as it used to be only 5 segments. Nice. Yeah, you better resist making those jokes. Oh, tan your eyes. But yeah, I was definitely making sure the volume was good earlier too. I always appreciate that's such a small thing, but it really helps to have that. Alright. Yeah, basically the early release version is at least going for more Famicom Wars, very story light as I understand it. I will say, these in between like battle tip screens, those could be a little bit brighter because even like I feel like I'm having trouble like reading those. They're pretty dark. Yeah, the sirens and the music as the Famicom Wars type of style, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe be able to give some fun trivia for some of the campaign levels, as you're one of the level designers for it. Wish we could get Danny in here too, as he's also one of the level designers. I'd be down for any trivia you have as a designer if it's any that you worked on. Super brain power! Are you ready? Okay.
Whoa.
Just here to monkey around and make puns. We love it. Alright. Sheesh. Nice range. Wish I had a second APC, but this'll do. Had a lot of self-restraint with the monkey puns and the dialogue, but went all out with some of the level names. There. That seems like the way to do it, honestly. Okay, they just moved the artillery away up here. Sure. Howdy, Alexis the Duelist. Yeah, I guess, Altair invited you then. Y'all were just playing, a match. Fun hint to know if the level's made by me. Always start with the same letter, so River Raid, Coilca. We love the alliteration. I absolutely approve. So prepare for brawling. Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing the campaign a bit today. I am by no means a highly talented player. I was just approached with this. I believe because I have streamed Advance Wars in the past, so. That said, Win almost every battle we have. More properly, alliteration means the words are always starting with the same sound. Barely beat Spidey. Sounds like y'all definitely have some more advanced players than me, but I do okay enough with the campaigns of the games. Days of Ruin player. Advance Wars is just what you're forced into since no one plays Tiny Wars. Oof. I feel that. I definitely do like Days of Ruin quite a bit. But Tiny Wars does seem to have a much smaller player base than AWBW. Okay, pretty typical fog mechanics. Controls are huge. Also, holy shit, that patrol is fucked. Getting medium tanks, stealth fighters. Oh, we got drones too. That's kind of neat. Ooh, landmines. Decided you and me will play Tiny Wars someday, please. I beg. I can definitely make a Tiny Wars account if people actually want to fight me. Just as I said, I am not super good. I just like them. Perfect to showcase importance of spotting, yeah? Very much is. Need to make an account, forgot your old account since no one played fair. I do also like some of the custom COs that Tiny Wars people have made up to fill out the roster a bit. Now let's use a drone to find mines and even defuse them. Okay. Mine detection signal has been triggered, which means there are mines somewhere nearby. Interesting. Woohoo! Sheesh! As become safe, you also gain gold. Killing two birds with one stone. They should give mines to the player. Hate the customs, but only because within the base case, you're knowledgeable enough you can beat anyone in the world with foresight. Yeah, Forsyth is pretty good. He definitely is a skill check a bit, but struggle with the custom maps. Yeah, fair. Conversely, a sniper is helpless against nearby drones. Please remember the correlation between these two words. Would baboon, buffoon be considered alliteration? Yes. Ah yes, the join command. Does it still also give the small amount of funds if it adds up over 10? Just like him, because unlike other COs, you can basically just yeet him and rebuild him right away? Yeah. Because his CO zone never increases in size and he doesn't have a power, you can just kind of throw him out there. Howdy, Azra. Yes, I am. How you doing? Also earlier in server, I was making jokes about like Bloons has gotten real serious. Now we got all these vehicles and shit. Fun. Shameless promotion, yes. Gotta get back to figuring out how to make thumbnails. Yeah, I'm also live on YouTube right now, actually, and have that going on. So I do stay in the business of making thumbnails to a degree. Not super amazingly edited, but good enough. Just want to make a really dumb Yu-Gi-Oh series. I know some of my viewers who would be probably very interested in that. The fog is rolling in. Humans can't see a thing. Apes will have the advantage on the ground.
Yes. Girl.
Alright. I do like the little animations. They're very charming. Now time for me to see if the typical rules apply to rivers in this case. Did these basically use the progression system from the DS games and convert it to Dueling Book? Nice, nice. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything in threat range if I just go... Hup. Have plans for a new stream series at some point. Why the hell do I have a YouTube video called Can I Beat Fire Emblem Without Jumping? You can't jump in those games! Incredible. Thank you for the follow, Alexis. Appreciate it. Has a range of 2 to 6. Okay, that is a little small for me, but yeah, okay. Excellent. Be careful here. Besides the first Famicom one, FP1 is definitely an interesting beast. Not very strong against vehicles, as expected. You're an anti-personnel unit, essentially. We do have a capturable airport there. Someone who did a challenge run beating this game with only infantry units. Snipers do in fact counter them in large enough numbers, and by that I mean like 3 to 4. Yeah, I could see how like 3 snipers could like jump down a vehicle's throat and do well. I have access to rockets! This is excellent news. But yeah, I also haven't mentioned for anyone who is potentially impressed by what you see here if you're looking for an Advance Wars like. This game is in fact early access build is on sale right now. It also just has a demo. Why are you a cowboy with a sword? Because I wanted to when I decided I wanted to make a cowboy as my character, I wanted to incorporate something a little different, and being inspired by Sakura Wars, which is where I got the name Sunrise from. All right, let's build a battle copter, essentially. Yeah, Gemini Sunrise. It's a character in that game. And she's also from Texas, like me, but she grew up with a Japanese father figure, and there's that Eastern influence that mixes really well, I think. Yeah, and the samurai western subgenre is an excellent one that I do like as well. Cargo ship, and we'll move one of my infantrymen into it. Technically still owe a giveaway of this game, fair. One of the oldest levels in it's one of the oldest levels in the game. GigaQuest himself made it as a puzzle one. Nice. Anyway, if that foot soldier tries to capture anything, he's getting mogged. But it's a bit small and restricted, cannot overwhelm. Seen a lot of changes as it didn't used to have a sniper and the enemy already was rockets. Fair. battlecopter probably rocks my capturing sniper here, but we'll see. Trooper. Even if he was a rocket, he still wouldn't be able to cover the HQ, so my favorite strategy of meat shielding. Meat shielding and capturing infantry when the HQ only has one entry. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Ah, shite. Didn't expect it to be that bad, but that's fine. I also have access to missiles. Yes, I meant to mention that earlier and got distracted. The game is currently, the early access version of the game is currently on sale. Up to you, do you become visible? Yes, I see. Okay. Neat. Here comes another gunship, huh? Bah! Plop. And this ends next turn. Offer stands. We need more murder. There's 3 enemies alive. That's 4 too many. I respect the puzzly design, so I will capture. But I am usually a route enjoyer. But yeah. They have a Discord. They are taking feedback on the game. It's still in early access for a few months, isn't it? And yeah, as Alexis is saying, they still owe a giveaway, so. You got a demo, you can pick it up on sale until the 26th. And there's a giveaway in chat. Just hope they fix the AI, making it easier to get into, but it's insulting how bad it is sometimes. Yeah, I do. I'm always an advocate for like have difficulty levels to like an AI opponent, right? When possible. I know it's a lot of extra work, but it is a nice thing to have, because some people are just going to be better or worse at a game, but still enjoy it. So, entered early access back in December, yeah. Wouldn't mind that, as currently haven't even finished the story mode because the AI is just not fun to fight versus. Yeah, that's fair. We destroyed each other's weapons and vehicles. That's not a healthy friendship. We are legendary enemies. Finally, a worthy opponent. Access to snipers too. That'll be nice, actually. Footbridge. Neat design. Look there. Information. Get this trooper heading out, get a tank out. The footbridge offers no defense, so let's chill out here. We're gonna capture that factory, but that's fine. Sacking this patrol to the wind, but we'll be fine. You've activated my trap card! Put a sniper out here. Yeah, I had a feeling. If you run up onto the mountains, I'll have quite the advantage on you, like this. Hope we can improve the AI too. It's been a bit of a low priority. There's not many coders, sadly. Yeah. That is fair. Anyway. Guessing the tank can't cross the footpath. Can't go into specific, but sadly we don't have many hands. Folks been trying to finish the map maker and fixing bugs. Yeah. As pretty much what I expected, yeah. Fun. If you win, you get 1 sub. If you lose, you get 5 subs. Alright. Like I've been saying, don't expect too much of me, but I'm down for a challenge. PvP match. Can pick the match. Should just be able to go into quick matches. Normally not a lot of people are in the quick match pool. Doesn't need to be now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're ready as of right now, then I can finish up this campaign map real quick and be good to throw down. One question, am I experienced in this kind of game or no? So, like I said before, I have streamed Advance Wars 1 and 2 before both campaigns. I've played through all the games single player, and I have only a little bit of multiplayer experience, really. So I'm not super experienced, but I at least know what I'm doing on the basic level. Yeah, most of my experience is in single player, but I have only a little multiplayer experience. Drank what was left of your cereal and milk and it tastes like soap. Ugh. And not tech up? I mean, okay. Find match and we should hopefully find each other. Alright. Give me a second to go restroom and then I'll hop in. Alright, I'm back. Transgender Alexis, so you know if it's you or not? Alright. Quick match should be... Are we playing standard, fog? I'll pick the map. Okay. Let's see. Quick look at these. Check primate. Yeah, that's alright. It's chess, I get it. Kind of funny. Very much a gimmick. Okay. Lab control, interesting. Fog fight. It ain't me! It ain't me! River Rumble looks kind of cool. This one has harbors, huh? River Valley. Ooh, this might be fun. Mosh pit. Yeah, looks like one. Lab control. River Valley is HQ. battle. It Amy's made by Soul, super fun map. For any time for fastest queue up. You can also uncheck all levels to narrow down the map can pool. Fair, I'm just looking at I like how these unnamed ones are just banana. Oh, banana. Oh, that's kind of a nice one there. Control. Okay. What are the red teardrops anyway? That is a good question. I interpreted them as like flames. Yeah. There says It Ain't Me is a fun map. I kind of like the look of River Rumble too. River Rumble. Alright. Yep, Transjester Alexis. There we go. Good luck. Appreciate that. So I can talk about stuff with stream if I feel need, or just verbalize my thoughts going in here. The goofy lyrics of the song were great, yeah. Alright, well. Always gonna start with boots on the ground, no getting around that. If I can aggressively snipe those properties, because my HQ is right there, so I probably do want to aggressively move to these properties. Drone Swarm. Distracting the units, making them unable to move or attack for a full day. Nice. Warthog, Jets. Basic stuff, yeah. You got heavy tanks. Yeah, I'm aware of not base skipping. Though I may screw it up sometimes still. I'm still new to it.
Threatening some things.
It's good against drones and can do 20% damage to gunships. That is very good. Low damage and defense is mainly for scouting and detecting mines. Let's see. Head out, hope the game doesn't go ape shit. Whoa. Also good at shooting at warthogs. Do about 20% to warthogs too. These are the latest balance changes. Nice. Control is similar to Tiny Metal, where they can be budget anti-air against helicopters. That's always good, yeah. Good for hunting drones, yeah. As long as I can interrupt this cap. Really wanted to bring down air units' strengthenauts as in Advanced Wars. They were always so powerful, yeah. And made cheaper ones vulnerable to more kinds of ground units. Yeah, that makes sense. I love the fact that drones can nibble on fighter jets. takes a little nibbly. Ah. I know this is gonna get interrupted at this rate. One more tank and I'll feel comfortable about this. Gunships also counter Warthog, so we have a bit unorthodox weakness chain. Interesting. Buster's movement can be a bit of a problem here. We've hit the stalemate in the capture game. That's for sure. Like this. Okay, X does show this kind of information. Alright, yeah. So we are deadlocked in the capture game right now. Damn. We'll have to finish that interrupt. Does that get destroyed? Probably. I'll leave you there. Yeah, it's been a while since I did play this kind of game against an actual person, so... Okay, surely you just threw me that one. Warthog flying tank busters, but heavy tanks can eat them too. Now I'm getting some good get some flak out. Maybe gunship of my own next turn. Curious about the drone swarm as well. Although right now I may actually need to splurge and build a tank over here as well. Howdy Jeff, how you doing? Snipers get 7 range on mountains, can also hunt drones. Yeah, they did explain that snipers are good against drones earlier. Yeah, nothing I can do to interrupt that capture now, but I'm hoping the map size will help me effectively wear down that zone with that gunship from where I want it to be and don't want it to be. Brain can't focus on anything at all right now. Hope you get some good rest, Crazy. I do wonder how good snipers are against gunships. That would be worth looking into. Right now this tank's gonna get overwhelmed, but I can get ahead in the capture game, then even for a little bit. I've definitely thrown that tank to the wolves. I'm losing on the HQ side. Both are really.
wonder if an HQ rush is what the doc ordered on this one. Yeah, defending the gunship. Usually win this level with HQ rushes, but it's tricky. I mean, an HQ rush always is. Back, needed to prep for dinner. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm interested in the drone, in the utility of the drone swarm. Seems like it would be quite good. Return fire when stunned. It's not too bad, honestly. %, from the Creeper as well. I'm getting rushed with tanks over here. Strong against a wide range of enemies. It's good against everything except other planes, huh? Definitely on the back foot right now, though. Don't really have sufficient forces on the top to commit to the HQ rush. wants to prevent that capture can sympathize. Buster's actually pretty good against helicopters, and we made it so they have a chance to do 3 to 4 damage to gunships. Yeah, not bad then. Powers are coming up soon too. I haven't looked into CO powers at all. The property game is evened out now. They are slow to get into position, have some nice duality against vehicles on both air and ground. Superpowers are a set per level, so no unique CO abilities. Fair enough. Seems fair. Should be secured. They may be able to do a bit of damage, but if the tank can destroy this patrol, that should be alright to go. One more ton of repairs for you. Fly swatter to 5 damage on ground units that are hidden. WD-40 to heal vehicles by 5. And resupply supply ammo and fuel that is within the field. And electric fly swatter to do 5 damage to all air units. Very interesting. Might farm power charge for this to try and get theirs on this turn, which they might be able to do on the bottom there. I wonder. There's also a fan to deal 5 naval unit damage to a wide area, and hot sauce to deal 2 damage to all units on the map. Interesting. Be quite bad at a game like this. I'm definitely not great. Also finally implemented energy drink. It buffs firepower by 20% for all units. Originally wanted to have it trooper buster focus, but was very narrow utility-wise in testing. Yeah, firepower for your foot soldiers is some rare utility, honestly. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely learn by playing the campaign. That is what single player is for. At least in theory. Oh, hey, it's a drone. Okay, what do I want to swarm? Maybe this tank? Because I can still do quite good to this. This tank is kind of deep in my territory right now, and I don't like it. And I'm gonna use my gunship over here. Though I'm also gonna build another gunship. Still, but what just happened? With the idea of giving it Sammy-like additional movement, but it makes people focus on HQ rushes, so we're worried it makes multiplayer less fun. The idea of it only healing infantry units, but was very situational. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna get my power either. Buster got to my artillery unit. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Using their power yet, which is probably smart. Requires turn perfect play to complete in its current state. Gotta be a bit silly. Now anti-air is coming to clean up the infantry here and retake, probably work on retaking these cities. Heavy tanks so expensive. guy right here.
Use this build so people who play multiplayer a lot can give quick feedback and we can deliver quick updates to improve the multiplayer experience.
Yeah, fair.
Definitely would be good to get some people more experience with multiplayer than me in on the action as well. Let's see here. Sneak peeks for campaign in the war room. Nice. Definitely probably will check out the war room later. Every kind of player's feedback supports, that's fun for games of all skill levels. Yeah, fair. Now how do I handle this here? Vehicles except infantry deal plus 5 HP. All enemy air units take minus 5 HP damage. Yeah. So I think just like this. Yeah. Oh, I low rolled. So unfortunate. Not having the power to secure those. Yeah, no, I definitely got that vibe from y'all that you're pretty chill about things, because you just, like, you're making this for the love of the genre and just want things to exist in it. I can definitely feel that from this. Yeah, if I had the income, I'd want to get a heavy tank out. But I don't feel safe income saving for the nerd.
queue is quite fortified now, so I may need to shift my push, which I was already kind of doing, but take this out. Can I get that kill? Yes. Marvelous. Gunship into the fire. Alright, I'm gonna take my pee break that I need right now during Alexis's turn. Oh hey, perfect timing. Did I just get back to the start of mine? Okay, got a couple captures started here. Should be all interruptible. Fact about this level, River Rumble was actually redesigned based on feedback from people in the community. It used to be quite a bit different. Nice. I'm glad the community feedback is strong and helping you. Put out the maps that you want. Let's say I'm, like... I'm not sure about this screen effect while it's my enemy's turn. I understand if it was obscuring information, like in a fog match or something, but it just looks a bit weird here. Entry level and stat changes for units. You can't promise too much heavy rescripting of mechanics, however, due to not enough programmer time. Is it much in the way? It's not hugely in the way, but it is a little bit. I don't think it's anything that needs urgent attention. I'm also not the best litmus for that because I am easily distracted by things. Looking to allow players to see movement range of enemy units when it isn't their turn, but I think it's on low priority still. That's fair. But yeah, like, this effect isn't really in the way, it's just... To me, it looks a little odd the way it looks right now. The way the hourglass is over the screen and just looks a tiny bit odd to me. But yeah, I am definitely on the back foot in this one. APCs can't resupply naval and air units. This was to make carriers more useful. But on maps like this with no naval section, the only way to resupply air units is with WD-40 or merging parking on an airport. I think that's fair. You want to make carriers more useful. And I mean, fuel managing air units is part of the strategy. It is so weird to me, gunships not being able to attack foot soldiers. I'm definitely used to that in Advance Wars. A warthog out. But I am not easily recovering this, I think. I think I am just about cooked. Battle begins to swing back in Alexis's favor. APCs were king in Advance Wars, yeah. They were quite strong. And it does make more sense for aircraft to need either an airfield or a aircraft carrier to resupply from. Yeah. I'm probably gonna resign this match soon. I don't think I'm recovering from this current state. Yeah. What if and the supply truck from Famicom and Super Famicom Wars? How you could buy temporary airports in Game Boy Wars 3 and Days of Ruin. The temp airports coming back for Days of Ruin was so good, actually. But yeah, I don't see myself recovering from this game state. I'll see what I can do on this turn, but I think once I've completed this move, I will probably resign the match. Still, I put up more of a fight than I thought I'd be able to, so I'm at least proud of that. Although my power's almost ready, so maybe that could turn it around? Not particularly high hopes for that, wish we could implement an engineering vehicle for this game, but it would have been a lot of code time, and extra unit for a very situational one. Yeah, quite situational unit, for sure. It was a fun mechanic, but I can definitely see how it's not practical code-wise. Not ready yet. I will play out one more turn, but I do believe that is it for me. For not being a terribly good player, I'm at least happy with the fight I was able to put up in this. Yep, that capture pretty much seals it. I'm gonna be quite behind on economy now. Yep. I'll throw down a superpower and my power and play out the turn, but it was a good match. Yeah, my HQ is getting rushed, so in a way that I am not prepared to defend against. And show off what that animation is, because why wouldn't I? yeah. I shall do the customary missile build. And then, GG. GG. Very good match. Yeah, good game. I enjoyed that. Figure out how buying a sub works. I've never actually done this before. Fair. If you go down to where the subscribe button actually is, and there's like an arrow for a drop down or drop up usually, and there should be like gift a sub, and you can like choose how many, and did well, thank you. I can be happy with the fight I put up there for not considering myself much of an expert. Thank you for the beam. But yeah, I do want to thank everyone for coming through. I do think that I am going to probably call the stream here, considering I do have plans a bit later tonight. Thank you for the subscription. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying this, and I will be playing some more of it. Just curious, why didn't I try to tech up? I felt too pressured. Honestly, I can see in hindsight a couple places where I should have, but I didn't know if I had the breathing space to actually do so. Yeah, a heavy tank, there's a couple places where I probably should have bought one, but yeah. Skipped a few bases for tank spam early. Yeah, I noticed it after some time that you had gone a bit behind to get those early tanks. And that was what contributed to feeling like I didn't have the space to tech up really, to save funds. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be down to fight again sometime. But yeah, just once again for everyone, this, just needed to know when to back up for a moment. Yeah, that sounds about right for me. Yeah. Yeah, just a reminder for everyone, this is on summer sale until the 26th, I believe. That's Thursday. This was a lot of fun. I am going to go cut to the YouTube VOD, and then we'll see if there's someone to raid here on Twitch in a bit. And thank you again, Alexis, for the follow, the subscribe, and the match.
go get some breakfast for yourself and get busy. Yeah, I'll see if I can go into the Discord later. I just have too many Discords that I'm in